The Americans put tariffs on our steel, our aluminum, and our autos, 25 to 50% depending on the product. You normally counter with putting tariffs on those same products or similar products or a similar value. What we did was we put tariffs on their steel and aluminum and autos. And then we put in another $30 billion worth of tariffs on consumer goods, things like coffee. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember last summer, Ryan? Like the price of coffee went through the roof.
Absolutely.
So it's a little bit better now, but it's still more expensive than I like. But last summer, it was insane. That's because the biggest coffee producing nation in the world is Brazil. They had a tariff slapped on them. How do we get a lot of our coffee? We get a lot of Brazilian beans that are shipped to the United States, and then our companies buy them from the Americans. So uh, they would slap their tariff on the coffee coming in from the places like Brazil, and then our companies would import it into Canada, and we would tariff the coffee coming in. So we were making it more expensive. So we put tariffs on things like coffee, prepared foods, furniture, appliances, but these were all goods covered by Kuzma. The Americans, when they enacted their tariff on March 4th, 2025, they made it sound like it was on everything, including Kuzma compliant goods. But then they issued another executive order clarifying it a day and a half, 2 days later, and saying, no, 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 no. If it's covered by what they call USMCA, these tariffs do not apply. And that's where you get the 85% of our goods enter into the United States tariff free because they're Kuzma compliant. Well, that was March 4th to March 6th. By March 6th, they've clarified. By March 6th, we've already added not only the tariffs on autos, aluminum, and steel, but the $30 billion on goods that I've just been describing. And we kept that on. We kept that on until September. And the Americans are finally saying to us, hey, wait a minute, like, we're not tariffing Kuzma compliant goods. You are. You're in violation of Kuzma. And if you don't stop this, we're going to have to retaliate. So, you look at all the things we've done.